Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup routine. This is what I do for my face every day, but this is not just a makeup routine. It's like a full glow up. I'm doing everything today. I'm going to show you all of it. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. Now there's always prep before the makeup application. This is not always the same thing every time, but today I'm noticing my complexion is dull. I'm going to lighten up my eye color and I'm going to soften the brows for an overall fresher look. So today we're doing a little bit of skincare, a little bit of brow lightening. It's always different. And since I've got some active breakouts, I'm going to be using these cool little pimple patches. I really like these. These are like little, they have some type of like medical ingredient that will help reduce an active breakout. So if you put these on overnight, they are working really, really well. But if you put them on for a few minutes, we'll see if they can really help calm my skin down a little bit. I am now going to move on to brow bleach. This is something that not a lot of people use or like talk about. I really think I'm like one of the only people on the planet who's using brow bleach, but I really like it. I love it for a dark brunette. I think that it really makes a change in softening her face or my face. I'm going to mix the powder and the cream from the kit. Always follow the instructions if you're going to try this at home. And then I apply this all over the brow and I let it sit for only a few minutes. I'm not trying to take my brows to blonde. I just want to lighten them a little bit. Yeah, just song for us to go wash off the bleach. Yeah. This is exactly what I had planned. I need a little bit of tissue, a little bit of tish. Okay, all we do is a little swipey. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking because I think I could go blind if this gets in my eye. Perfect color. So what I've achieved here is taking the really deep dark black shade out of my brows, which will soften the face in turn and make it look a little bit more feminine, if I may. It kind of stops weighing down the eyelids and it'll make your face look brighter and fresher. Now I'm going to wash my face and then I'm going to move on to taking care of the skin. One of the best things I've ever purchased is the steamer. It literally makes me feel so fancy and it exercises the pores. It makes them open and close and tightens your skin and makes it look amazing. Taking a look at my skin, this is always what I do before I choose a mask. So I've got congested pores today. I've got a little bit of acne going on. I'm going to use this Demi detox mask. This is a really good one. I've been using this a lot lately when I have problem areas on my skin. This will just fix them. You actually see a really big difference after you use this. I apply this generously to my face. You can see it's already pulling out some of that gunk. I love that this is all natural. It's really, really effective. And while I let that dry, I'm going to fill in my hairline, which is like naturally kind of squiggly. Like it doesn't have a round shape and I don't love that. So I just like to fill my hairline in to make it look fuller, makes me feel more confident. And I kind of like to do this before I wash my face because it will help the color blend if I overshoot it. Now the mask is dried. I washed it off and I can see on camera as well as in person, my skin is like so glowy and smooth and it's definitely prepped and ready for makeup. I'm going to stick my contacts into my eyeballs. Now I've never done this on camera. I've never actually showed you the contacts I use, but and I'm not about to, but they are a dark brown. I will link them below. I really love these for dark brown eyes. They make such a beautiful difference and they draw a lot of light into the eyes without looking fake. One of my favorite tips I ever heard about makeup was if you have a lot of hydration in the skin, you can add a lot of makeup. So if you want to add a lot of powder, a lot of cream, a lot of foundation, then you need to make sure you're super hydrated. I'm using a hydrating primer and an under eye primer underneath the eyes to fill in fine lines. This makes the under eyes look plump and beautiful. I'm trying to find my winter shade for foundation because my skin is like getting paler and paler and paler, but I just want it to be full coverage and match my skin tone in a relatively believable way. Yeah, that's like always the goal. I'm going to stamp this into the skin. This is something I learned from a makeup artist called Dress Your Face, and it will take away all of the imperfection of your skin when you use the stamping method, which is basically pressing the foundation into your skin. So I'm going to do that all over the eyelid, the neck, and then move on to concealer. I need a concealer with a similar undertone. I'm going to go much lighter than my actual skin. This is really key for brightening up the face and really getting a good glow up. I always try not to go overboard, but concealer is my absolute favorite thing. Comment below what your favorite item of makeup is to apply. One thing I love to do with my concealer is let it sit on my face. I do a gentle blend and then I fill in my brows with my little brow pencil, just shade them in ever so gently. I don't love really dark brows. I just like to keep them looking natural. And then after the concealer's gotten tacky, it becomes so much more beautiful on the skin. I don't know why, but I think it just maintains its coverage and it looks airbrushed and flawless. On an everyday basis, I bake the under eye. I take a ton of that powder and I press it underneath my eyes and let it sit for a few minutes and then I dust it off. I also have begun putting this underneath the mouth, all the way up to the cheeks. I think that this looks pretty cool and it really does clean up the makeup look when you apply bronzer. I think I learned this like 3 years ago that if you put powder down before you put like a powder bronzer or a powder blush, it will look airbrushed and it will really be, like have its own canvas to blend over. So I always put the powder on the cheek and then I go in with a warm bronzer. I love a blush with a little bit of orange. This is really pretty because I have like a little bit of green in my skin. Having a medium olive skin tone, yeah, I don't know, it just like freshens up the look and makes your face look brighter. Now I'm gonna frost the cheeks with this 8-year-old highlighter that I bought on my break when I was working at Pink. Holla! And I think the skin has come a long way. Now it's time to move on to eyes. I like a sexy kind of lived-in eye, something that looks like you didn't really try, but it is like smoky in a way. So I use a really cute taupe shade of eyeshadow, if an eyeshadow can be cute. Brown eyeliner and brown contacts. Listen, this is like the best combo ever. I love this look and I apply this really messily. Actually, you can have brown eyes too, it doesn't matter, but like brown on the lash line is so sexy in my opinion because it's subdued but dark enough to add that mystery. I'm going to do the same thing to my lower lash line, smudge it out until it looks really natural. Oh my god, this mascara has my name on it. It's from Marc Jacobs Beauty and literally everybody in my life has seen this mascara because I am so proud of it and I don't want it to run out. I'm going to apply this, wiggle it into the lash line until the lashes like really stand up, and then I'm going to use false lashes. I have a way of applying these that makes it look like I got lash extensions, which is really what I'm after. It is so beautiful in my opinion. I just love this. Thumbs up if you love this as well. This completes the look. I do nothing for the lips and goodbye. Yeah, this is the end of the video.